Well, hello, shell buddies, and welcome back to the channel. 5 in our ongoing Central Gulf Coast beach condition updates post Idalia. And today we are going to also be taking a look at Pass A Grille. Now, if you watch my channel, you know that there's a video that I have from, I want to say, Valentine's Day time frame or so of this year called Mass Beaching Event at Pass A Grille. Try to put a link up here in the video for that, and just give you a little bit of background on that. Pass A Grille is one of these places where piles of stuff roll in a lot, and I jokingly call this place Sanibel North because we do get some pretty incredible shells there. We got a great variety of stuff. I found some really cool rare stuff out there when I went shelling on Saturday the 2nd after the storm for the Come Shell With Me Blue Moon rescheduled event. Things like speckled tellin, for example. Oh, wait till you see that in the shelling video. There's so much on this from the scouting trip and the Come Shell With Me day. So many amazing shells to share with you on this. But those are going to be separate videos. This is more about the beach conditions, what got rearranged, what got damaged, what do things look like, are there shells there? Spoiler alert, Pass A Grille, yes, there are, all over that place. Dog Beach Jetty, above by the Don Sea. I mean, there were shells for days and days when I was there, Thursday and Saturday. It was incredible. But that's going to be a separate video. Right now, what we're going to talk about is some of the rearranging that got done over that way, and what things look like, what areas of the beach were closed off, what were open, and what happened to the dunes. Let's go take a look. Now, just like the last 3 videos I've already done in this series, there will be a shorter report. The first thing that I actually posted, the day of when we were going around and checking on places. So that shorter report will be included in this longer one as well. Well, hello, shell buddies. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my shellness. Okay, so yesterday we tried to go to St. Armand's and Lido, and you couldn't get out there because the bridge was closed, and the bridge, I believe, to Anna Maria is still closed, which makes Longboat Lido and Anna Maria Islands inaccessible right now for checking things out. But the barrier islands up in Pinellas County were opened, and all the bridges were opened there. So today we went and did some recon up there and took a look at things. Now, there's not a lot of branches, there's not a lot of debris, it wasn't a wind event really to speak of, but the storm surge was astronomical. There has been some damage to Pass A Grille as well. Some of those roads were underwater also, and down at the end of the peninsula, if you've been down there before, you know where Islands End Resort is, the place with the little manatee holding the mailbox. So their dock that was back there, the pier that we used to walk under to go around the point is mangled, and a big chunk of it at the shoreline is missing. The water definitely overtopped their seawall over there. There were that was about 1.5 to 2 feet of sand that was in the road that came over the seawall from the bayside and washed into the street, and they had actually moved it with a front loader. So the little area where you'd go to the dog beach, and there used to be a little set of steps there. I have no idea where those steps have ended up now, but there's a mountain of sand over there. It's got all kinds of shells in it. The beach, all kinds of shells on it. Okay, we are on 275 heading over the Skyway Bridge to see what we can see on the Pinellas Peninsula. Right now, the fishing piers and the restrooms associated with them are still closed. It's Thursday, about 11:30ish in the morning. We're still getting a little rain band action here and there, a couple little showers. And coming over the rivers, we noticed that the manatee and the other one were pretty high. I can't really tell, but it looks like the Gulf is kind of high too. We'll see what we see when we get there. The Gulf looks kind of dirty-ish, sort of. That's hard to explain. And the water level is definitely high. Ooh. really close to the seawall. Oh, I don't know if it shows on camera, but when you're driving, you realize just how high that water is. We got sand across here, like John said. Yep. And little piers are well covered with water.
All the birds.
Oh, the ferry? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't expect, because where are they going to beach, right? Like, there's 2.5 extra feet of water. They can't land. They got to pull up on the sand and get that thing out so people can get off the boat. A lot of this one underwater, my goodness. Okay, yeah, okay, look, there's people standing on the dog beach. Look at the pile, the sand. Look at the sand pile.
Yep.
Holy cow.
I think we will be looking.
Oh my God, there's piles of shells all over the place. There's piles of sand all over the place. The road is covered. Oh my
Shells all
word, and shells everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, we're getting out over here.
Dang.
Mass beaching. Let's just go park.
Mass beaching for sure.
Let's go park.
Let's go park. We might have just hit the mother lode. Oh my gosh. Shells in the road. Oh
Well,
my God.
That's the...
This is Bananarama. Oh my God, babe, there's shells on the top of this dune. Holy crowley, and that water's high. There's not much beach.
Surf.
And there's a lot of big surf. All right, this is why we say you don't go shelling right after a storm. It is Thursday morning. King tide at max. Storm surge still hasn't receded. Gulf still not calm. And you can see it over there in those waves. I can see waves cresting right now where there should be like rocks. Whoa. Okay, so we are at Pass A Grille. It is sunrise on Saturday morning, September 2nd. And we've had a little monkey wrench kind of thrown in here. They had all this parking open on Thursday when I was here. And there was way more sand in the streets. Now that they've gotten some of the sand cleared, now they have the parking all blocked off, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. But regardless, here we are. It's time to go have some post-storm shell fun. Oh my gosh. There is stuff everywhere. Big stuff. Wow. Okay, the beach is gone. Somebody is out there surfing in there, and he's crazy because there's a huge channel behind him, and then there's going to be a rip. I would not in any way, shape, or form recommend anybody going in the water when it looks like this. Okay, a couple of feet high above where it's supposed to be. Beach is all gone. So yeah, and you're by a bay. You don't know what got washed out. You don't know what debris is popping around in here. So this is, be careful shelling. You don't want to get in the water shelling. You need to mind where you're putting your feet shelling. You need to watch out for jellyfish and octopuses and all kinds of other crazy stuff shelling. Wow. You do? What's your name?
On YouTube, it's Seasick Loser, and then it's Hannah.
Nice to meet you. Don't worry, my hands got crap on them from this stuff too. Not a problem. Wowza. The warning danger sign, that's new. We got waves making it up to the sidewalk, up the seawall, so still pretty choppy, pretty rough. Well, but geez, I thought he found us. Literally finding shells in the middle of the road. This is bananas. So, judging from where the dog beach is, a whole bunch of sand got washed in. There's a half decent olive there in front of you, darling.
I don't see the olive,
This guy right here.
but what I do see are these.
Little fossil ones.
Yep.
There's a little whelk in front of you.
Got a hole in them.
And this is an olive. And there's an auger.
Oh, there's a.
And a thick lucine.
There's an oddity.
Oh. Little turret spire of some sort.
And another.
Look at the chestnut turban, the big fossil chestnut turban by your foot. And there's a little cone right there. Huh. This is crazy. We're shelling in the street. This is the craziest thing.
Yeah, we're here.
Wow, did you see that? Watch the waves over here when they break. They go crashing above that seawall. There. Wow, the water level is pretty high in the storm drain still. Okay, so the dog beach is now on the street. And it looks like there's shells in what's over here, and then we got to go around this stuff to get onto the actual dog beach. All right.
Shells in here
Hold on the walker for me.
too. Gotcha.
Oh God, that's hard
An
work.
acre?
No, let's leave that for now. I
Okay.
don't want to carry too much stuff until we get out there and see what there is to see. There's shells all in this. Ooh, careful.
Let's get out here.
Yeah. All right, so that little, the steps are gone, which I guess I'm not surprised about. Oh my gosh, there's so much sand and shells everywhere. What? Look at this. Holy crap. Ooh. Some nice big whelks that are just smashed to peanuts. This is wild. And there's stuff getting pushed in with the waves. Big beach bowl, the Atlantic heart cockles. Water's coming around at me from behind. Now, normally this dock that's in the front of us is like this anyway. This has always been damaged, but the second one further up is no longer connected to the shoreline here. Dock is gone. Another shell pile over there. Wow. Man, that dock is wrecked. We used to have to walk under this thing to get around, and now there's so much sand and stuff underneath you couldn't get under it, and the whole top of it's missing. I'll just stand here, the water will find me eventually. Look at the waves though, that's crazy. What in the world? Wow, this is amazing. And that shelf right here in the water, full of shells. My gracious. Right, so there's more up here in the high rack line that we haven't even looked at. This is this sort of rack line that's like medium high. And the tie's on the way out, and the shells in the water, oh. Everywhere you look, there is stuff here. Crown conch in here that I want. I don't know where it went. An idea of how much erosional damage has occurred here in this whole region just above Tampa Bay. We're on the St. Pete side of the bay at Pass A Grille. And you see all that empty space under those bridges? That all used to be occupied by sand dunes. All of this used to be sand dune. All of this. You used to not be able to see the water from the parking lot. Now you can. So that tells you that we are missing feet, literally missing feet of sand from here. Now the damage to these little things is evident. They've got them marked off. Look at the stairs aren't even touching the ground anymore over there. And this the same story with the next one up, the next one up. So yep, some damage got done here. And St. Pete and Treasure Island are going to have to revisit that renourishment thing again, because let's be honest, the beach is a big draw of why people come here. And it's great right now as it is, but you need ways for people to access the beach without all your walkways being broken. Now, clearly the beach is not unusable if there's still sand on it. Yes, you can still go to it unless there's a reason why, like a contamination or something like that, for a reason that you can't go. It's just not going to look the same as you remember it looking, and certain areas that you used to frequent may be closed. So just keep that in mind. You can still go to the beach. In certain areas above Tampa Bay, until things calm down, there may be water warnings, there may not. We don't know what's going to happen with that yet. But you can still go out and enjoy the ocean and walk around and look and find shells and then have a great time. We weren't totally wiped off the map. We just got rearranged. Well, thank you so much for watching my continuing updates on the beach conditions around the Central Gulf Coast area. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a few more of these. There's a few beaches that I have to get out to that we haven't seen yet. That includes some of the other islands that are only accessible by boat that we can use Hubbards to get out to. Things like Egmont, Shell Key. I want to get back to the top end of Anna Maria Island and check out what happened up there by the fishing pier, everything else a little below that. And I do want to get down into Sarasota and take a look at some of the really popular beaches that may not be showing hotspots, but are very popular beaches. Places, for example, like Siesta Key. Stay tuned and come on back to the channel for more updates. Thank you for joining us for this one, and have a great day.